Well, it is what her family has been saying all along. The police officer killed his wife and made it look like a suicide.
And today, a Valencia County grand jury agreed. Albuquerque police officer Levi Chavez is now charged with murdering his wife. News 13's Nancy Laughlin starts our team coverage from the Newsplex.
Well, Dick, it has been 3.5 long years, but tonight, Levi Chavez is charged with murder. He still has a job, and he is still not under arrest. The Valencia County DA made the announcement just minutes after the grand jury made its decision.
Today, a Valencia County grand jury indicted Levi Chavez on first-degree murder.
Back in October of 2007, Levi Chavez said he found his wife Tara's body in the bedroom of their Los Lunas home. She'd been shot in the mouth, her husband's service revolver found next to her body. It was originally ruled a suicide. Investigators say the case turned about 6 months ago with some new evidence, but declined to say what that was.
It's been there, it's been a little bit out of our reach, I guess I could say. And we were able to get the information.
Investigators won't say how they believe Chavez killed his wife or why, but we know from a civil lawsuit filed against APD, Tara's family says the couple had a tumultuous relationship full of affairs and money problems. The lawsuit also claims that Levi and his police buddy staged the theft of his pickup truck and then pressured Tara to file a false insurance claim so he could collect the money. Tara's murder could be silencing a witness, which could explain why the DA says he may seek the death penalty.
It's a possibility in this case. I haven't made a decision yet, but I will in the next 30 to 60 days.
The State Insurance Fraud Bureau says it got a phone message from the hair salon where she worked, claiming she had information on an insurance fraud case. That was just a week before she died. Levi Chavez also took out an insurance policy on his wife that included suicide just weeks before she died. The Insurance Fraud Bureau investigated the case.
He never received any insurance. The Insurance Fraud Bureau chose not to indict him.
Chavez's attorney also says Levi looks forward to his day in court.
He discovered his wife's body. It was horrible. The mother of his children, his high school sweetheart. And then for the last 3.5 years, there's been innuendo that he was responsible for the death.
Okay, Levi Chavez still works for Albuquerque Police, but he has been assigned to the animal shelter for more than 2 years. Now, Chief Ray Schultz says Chavez will be fired once he has his disciplinary hearing, and that takes place in 10 days. Those are union rules. Chavez will be on paid suspension until then. Back to you all.
All right, Nancy. DA Lemuel Martinez said he didn't push to have Chavez arrested because he has never shown any sign of being a flight risk. Albuquerque Police Chief Ray Schultz told us he could ask a judge to issue an arrest warrant, but he won't.
Would you ask, though, that he be arrested?
Again, this isn't our case.
Chavez will remain free without any bond, at least until his arraignment, which may be a couple of weeks. The lawyer for his wife's family says he's getting better treatment than most suspected criminals, let alone suspected killers.
I've had plenty of clients in 25 years who are not police officers, and to turn yourself in 15 days is unusual, but it's not my place to comment, really.
That was Brad Hall, the attorney for Tara Chavez's family. Now, this case reaches beyond Levi Chavez. There are also serious accusations that his police buddies may have helped with a cover-up. Tara's family claims that she told them stories that could come back to haunt APD. News 13's Alex Tomlin picks up our team coverage in the Newsplex.
Diane, that insurance fraud allegation isn't the only thing Tara Chavez claims her husband and his cop friends were up to.
A jury has to decide what happened here based on these facts.
And boy, will a story be told to that jury. In a civil lawsuit filed by Tara's family, they say the mother of two was ticked off by her husband and his cop friends bringing home large quantities of marijuana, drugs that were supposed to go into the evidence room at APD. The civil suit against APD and the city of Albuquerque also claims Levi's police buddies helped him dump his pickup truck for the insurance money. So how far would some of those cops go for their friend the night his wife was found dead? Tara's family has long said APD officers who came to the Chavez home that night destroyed key evidence and covered up for their buddy.
There will be a subsequent internal affairs investigation.
Today, Chief Schultz said he is confident his officers did nothing wrong that night.
The officers who responded there were given permission and this is undisputed again, by the Valencia County Sheriff's Department to go into the scene and clean it up.
The chief says the fault lies in Valencia County.
There were mistakes made, but the mistakes made on the original evening of this event were made wholly and solely by the Valencia County Sheriff's Department.
Tara Chavez's family's attorney.
The fact of the matter is, when it was all said and done, lots of evidence was destroyed, inadvertently or not. It doesn't matter. What matters is that that did play a part in slowing things down for the investigators, for sure.
The city paid Tara Chavez's family $230,000 a month ago to make that lawsuit go away, but did not admit any fault. Diane?
Okay, Alex, now there is no word if APD's internal investigations into the officers at the crime scene that night also includes allegations related to the theft of drugs or the pickup truck.